Okay. Alright everyone, today is attempt number 3 of Steelix. I can't leave it how it performed yesterday. I mean, honestly, it wasn't even Steelix's fault. I mean, I even told Steve about all the luck I had. Even he couldn't believe it. He was accusing me of, like, getting my math wrong or something. But then I told him everything that needed to happen and that didn't. He said basically what happened to me, he showed me a chart. Basically, it kind of like a chart like this. Like, the most likely things are in the middle or outwards. The very far end, which was what I had, it's like a way less than 1% chance. Listen, if anything happens, just note that I ain't in charge. Just taking part-time classes in college. Hey, I'm not going to blame you for it. Speed standing doesn't break in the good Steelix time. Honestly, I wasn't really upset. Like, I was just baffled at how awful my luck was. Because, getting 7 attempts in a row with no Quick Claw and Charizard, getting it but then losing, but then another 7 in a row. Like, within 15 tries, you should usually get a Quick Claw like 3 or 4, not twice. So yeah. And besides, in the last run, there were some mistakes. Something I think I'm going to do, I'm actually going to train on wild Pokemon by 1 level. I'm going to try and get Rock Throw for Falconer, so I don't have to worry about Mud Slap. It might end up being faster, too, because, I mean, with perfect luck, Tackle is faster, but that's not going to happen. Alright, let's get started. 3, 2, 1. 1 a.m. Yeah, I was supposed to do Scizor today, but I don't want to leave Steelix hanging like this. We gotta get a good time with it. I can't leave it hanging. I'll just push Scizor back. Sunday, Daylight Savings. If only Steelix got Rage sooner. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, it would have built up Rage. Yeah, but that wouldn't really solve the accuracy issue. Also, hold on a sec. Gotta focus on the naming process. It's the most important thing ever. Hello, Red Eyes, Solaris, Shadow, Boss KO. Sundown, whatever his username was, he was just in here saying he couldn't make it, because unfortunately my stream times are when he's about to go to sleep. Yeah, my schedule can't please everyone. I try my best. I mean, what I like about streaming, like, to YouTube compared to Twitch, even though I do both, YouTube keeps the VODs up forever. Twitch doesn't. You have to be, like, a partner or something in order to, like, keep streams up for longer. Alright, so I'm going to be defeating pretty much every wild Pokemon I come across, because I want the extra level. It'd be helpful if I was able to start out with an egg move, but I don't allow that in my normal runs. I know Steve allows them, but that's just how he plays. Really? Hey, Poliwag. Poliwag only appear on this route at night. If I can catch one, I can actually eliminate needing the, Dratini. That's fine. There's more berries on this route. So yeah, when I get Pokeballs, if I happen to find a Poliwag, I'll catch it so I don't have to get the Dratini. You'll probably never do Twitch. Yeah, I mean, I'm streaming to both just so my old Twitch account is active again. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I mean, the VODs pretty much get no views over there, but I really don't care. Or Crunch. Oh, yeah. I mean, even if it was physical, like, our attack's not really that good either. Berry. Also, hello, Edmundo. Alright, land a Screech. I hate this move. Darn, I was kind of hoping they'd be a 2-hit. Dude, I missed 2 tackles in a row. That's a 1 in 400 chance, by the way. Because 1 miss is 1 in 20. Yeah, 1 in 20. Wait. Yeah. 1 in 20. 2 in a row is 1 in 400. Oh my god. Good luck with Steelix. Hello, Umbral Bahamut on Twitch. I probably butchered that really bad. Also, welcome. Hello, Rose. Alright, so just keep fighting everything in the wild, just because I want 1 extra level. I think once I get to level 7, just from wild stuff alone, I'll probably stop. It looks fun. I mean, doing solo runs in general is actually pretty fun, but it depends on the Pokemon. It really depends. Alright. Now, alright, unfortunately, I won't be able to get a Sentret, because Sentret do not appear on this route at night. So my cut user's gonna... And I can't get Bellsprout either. So my cut user's gonna have to be in the Ilex Forest. Alright, so now I've got to fight every trainer from here till Faulkner, so I can get level 14 and get Rock Throw. That would have been hilarious if you accidentally named the rival Ass Steve. Yeah. Who do you think is the worst to have to solo? I'm not gonna say the easy answer like Magikarp. I want to say hardest that's actually beatable. Probably, like, Shuckle, Onyx. I mean, probably Shuckle, because Steve M Plays, who I do the randomized streams with twice a week, he did Shuckle as a solo run in Crystal. It ended up being like 3 hours and 20 minutes on 4 times speed. I play on 3 times, so that'd be like 4.5 hours. You have to fight literally every single trainer possible, and you get like no good... Every fight relies on rollout. It's awful. Attempt number 3, eh? Yeah, Game Dev, I don't know if you saw yesterday, but the red battle took me 17 tries. And Steve was showing me the numbers. Basically what happened was extremely unlikely. Because the thing is, I only have to rely on 3 separate odds. A 90%, an 80%, and then a 20%. The 20% is the Quick Claw on Charizard. The 80% is for Venusaur to not have a Quick Claw activation so it can use Sunny Day, which it uses like 70% of the time. So I guess it's probably a bit lower than that. And then the 90%, it's just to get past Espeon without crit. Because the only way for Espeon to kill me is if it gets an early crit Psychic. Or if it just refuses to miss. But still, it's really rare to lose to the Steelix. Oh, there's the Poliwag. Well, you killed it. Well, I get another chance at it. Yeah, Shuckle's even worse. 17, yeah. In my personal best of this Pokemon, I had 5 resets on him. I mean, the hardest part of the fight is to get a Quick Claw on Charizard, because you have to get Quick Claw on Charizard. If you don't want to use Quick Claw, you have to grind an extra 20 levels. So, speed question, if I made a custom blue ROM that has all the moves and TMs from all generations and all ups, honestly, that doesn't even sound like vanilla red and blue. I mean, like, for example, when Gym Leader Matt does those backported Gen 1 runs, like, the fact that there are moves backported when the opponents don't even have access to them, no, I'm just not a fan of backporting moves in general. I like backporting the Pokemon and giving them a moveset to match the gen they're in, but I don't like backporting moves. But yeah, no, that doesn't really interest me. It just sounds like putting in something that learns Flamethrower at level 12 or something, and just completely destroying everything. Or like Dazzling Gleam. Not backboarding, backporting. It's when you use code or other software, and you can take, like, let's say, the stream I did on Saturday, a Gen 9 Pokemon, Chien-Pao, and then I run it in Fire Red. Obviously, Chien-Pao is not in Fire Red, but with code and other software, you can do it. I had Axew, someone in my community, make it for me. He basically replaced Rayquaza in the code, changed the sprite, changed the stats, changed its moveset and stuff, and I basically was running a Gen 9 Pokemon. Alright. Yeah, that's what backporting is. If you want to see one, I do backported runs on Saturdays now. The next one, I'm going to be doing a Fire Red with a Wo-Chien. The Grass and Dark one. I heard it's going to be the worst one of the 4. I've already done Chi-Yu and Chien-Pao, and they were really good, although Chien-Pao in Fire Red, it really struggled against, who was it? No, not Brock. It was Rival 2 and Misty. You work Saturday? Well, there's always the VOD, you know? There's always the VOD on YouTube. Yeah, I work those days too, but I just stream when it works for me. The Way Forward machine. Yeah, just use the Way Forward machine. Extreme Evo boost. Dude, question. Why would I raise an EV to level 90? Like, we're probably gonna go through a bunch of the game not seeing many of those moves. That's just gonna be a waste of time. Trust me, I would advise against working on that. Plus, there's like 900 plus moves in the game. I don't even know if there's enough room in this game's coding for that. Oh no, Foresight. Yeah, I don't think Faulkner's trainers will get me to 14 from here. There is, I wouldn't be adding any new animations, so the data increase is minimal. I really don't want to do that, no. Could have swore there was grass over here. Actually, there's grass over here. I am not willing to go against Faulkner with only Tackle anymore. Hey, there's my Bellsprout. Apparently there are Bellsprout here. At night. Give me that. Ghastly, I can't even kill those. Hoot Hoot, okay. Both of you like to shut... Dude, do you know how many ideas you've brought up in the last month? Like, I remember at one point you were thinking of, like, making your own software to backport your own runs. You were trying to give trainers better AI. Like, we don't want to do challenges that completely change how the game works. It's gotta be within the realm of how the game plays, you know? Hello, Stephen. Steelix having better results? I'm not sure. This is too early to tell. I want to be level 14 for Faulkner because I don't want to rely on the luck of Mudslap anymore. Because in the last run, I won the fight at like 2 HP left. Because Faulkner is only going to spam Mudslap. It's basically like a sand attack that does damage. The game looks different than I remember. This is a Crystal version. You might be thinking of maybe you played Gold or Silver. They have different sprites. Alright, I think just a couple more, and then his trainer should be enough. You guys keep trying to shut him down, so I'm trying to come up with one you guys like. Dude, how about you don't come up with anything new, okay? I mean, we already have other things we're doing. We're not gonna have time for that. Yeah, you know what? Make it for Shadow. Fine, I'll just make something I want to play. Would want to play. Screw you guys. Oh, you poor baby. Okay, this should be enough. I'm pretty much going to tie my Falconer PB, but... No, that's not the center. Because the Falconer split in my PB was 1437, and that's because I got a reset on him. So it is possible, but then again, once I get 14, Rock Throw's gonna one-shot both of them. I like the blue run with steroids. Yeah, that was pretty fun, the 50% level boost. But honestly, the one I really liked was the Crystal full item shuffle. Like, where the town map could literally be a potion. I do think it'd be interesting for Solar Run if there was a human character controlling the AI. That, for 95% of runs, that would be boring. Because, like, what are you gonna do if the guy's controlling Pidgey? Sand attack? Okay. I don't have Rock Throw for the Pidgey, but I'll at least get it for the Pidgeotto. The Pidgey will go down to 2 tackles. At least I hope so. Yep. So now I've just gotta land a Rock Throw. Dude. I am surprised that did not one-shot. Well, I'm like 10 seconds behind. That training wasn't the most efficient. I didn't find enough wild Pokemon early on. But oh well. At least he was a first try Falconer. I mean, the full item shuffle isn't broken. It just really limits where you can go and when. But like game dev, here's the thing. Like, Gen 1, like, there's a lot of the moves in the game are pretty much trash, except for the staples that everyone knows, like Flamethrower, Thunderbolt. There's not much of a point in adding so many custom moves when there's already plenty of good moves in the game. It would just mean 90% of the moves in this game would be broken, instead of like 10%. Oh, being able to control the AI. Well, I mean, it's not like it would really make sense because the AI is kind of trash. But I know there was a Smalland video about it. I mean, for some of the harder gym leaders, it was definitely interesting, but I wouldn't want to do that in Gen 1. Alright, so I have some extra notes from last time. I want to be level 48 for Claire, so I can use 2 rare candies. And, I need to be 53 at the start of the league. In the last run, I had to be 54 at the start, because I used a rare candy on my Kenya by mistake. There's no hard gym leaders except for Brock. Well, then again, that's just because Brock can wall things that don't have water or grass moves. Yeah, I did hear he was gonna work on Yellow. I mean, Yellow already improved a lot of different things from Red and Blue. The main thing I can think of, maybe give, like, Koga and Sabrina better teams. Like, Sabrina having only the Aberline, and Koga having only Venonat. Like, that ain't fun. Ow. Okay. Considering half the Gen 1 dex is poison, yeah, you have a ton of options. I mean, yeah. I mean, Red and Blue isn't any better. It's the whole coughing line plus Muck. Maybe, like, I don't know. Imagine Koga with a Tentacruel, like a Weezing, Tentacruel, a Venomoth, and, let's see. Something weak for balance. Think. Imagine him, like, leading with an Ivysaur or something. Or a Weepinbell. Well, I guess that's Erica's gym. Golbat. Imagine him leading with a Golbat that has Supersonic. I think when he does release the Yellow Legacy, I would probably play that. It would be interesting if you raise the level of gym leaders in Elite 4 with better movesets and good AI. Well, a lot of them have good AI, but good AI isn't really good. Golbat's pretty fitting. Yeah, it would be. Your bio hadn't been updated since August. Before I updated my bio like a year ago, it's been the same since 2018. I've only ever changed it twice. Or the very few times where I've had to add like a new link or delete an old one. Alright, now talk to this guy and get my lure ball. I do think Koga's anime team actually gives more context as to why he uses things with ground and psychic mons. Golbat against ground, Venomoth against psychics. Yeah. Actually, I remember hearing somewhere that Yellow version was made before the first episode of the anime even released. So that's why some people's teams aren't completely accurate. Like, Blaine in Yellow doesn't even have a Magmar. Or a Rhydon. I mean, if you've seen the original episodes, you would know. Can you imagine a Rhydon with Fire Blast? Oh, actually, that would actually suck for him, because that thing's got very bad special. Oh no, this Weedle lowered my speed. Whatever shall I do? Alright, so I will need to remember to heal at the center after this, because I have to use Rock Throw on the Rival 2's Ghastly, and the Ghastly can use Spite to get rid of my Rock Throws. Yeah, Rhydon gets the trio of Thunder, Fire Blast, and Blizzard, but its special is bad. Yeah, so honestly, it wouldn't be a good idea. But if it had moves like Earthquake to, like, deal with, like, I don't know... Rhydon actually wouldn't be that good. So I guess it's kind of good he doesn't have it. Interesting enough, Let's Go could be a decent template. That's true, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna save just in case the Quilava goes wrong. Because Steelix is really slow. Thank you for missing. Twice. The AI in this game has a built-in debuff to Hypnosis, so it's a 25% chance to miss on top of the accuracy, so Hypnosis is only like 45% or so. That also makes it really funny, like on Chuck, his Poliwrath has Mind Reader to make moves skip accuracy checks, but due to the debuff, Hypnosis will only be at most 75%. I forgot to buy Repels. Why do I keep picking up X items? I still need to play Let's Go Eevee. I bought it I only bought it just to get the Mew from BDSP. That's the only reason I bought it. But I do need to play it, yeah. I also got it because I know in that game you can get a Meltan. Because I don't have a Meltan. Yeah, hey John. Yeah, it's Steelix because I only beat my PB last time by 8 minutes, but that was with 17 resets on red. I am not accepting that run. Because that run is just terrible. Wait, better teach Flash, too. It's going pretty good, actually. No, that's an antidote. No, that's an antidote. Alright, time to teach Headbutt again. You guys saw nothing. I do not remember the last time I've done that. I'm gonna wait to teach this till I get out of the forest. Alright, over tackle. Are you looking for a PC on Boxing Day? Are you talking... What's Boxing Day? Not sure I know what that holiday is. Turns out Red might be an inaccurate... Might be an incarnate of Terrapagos, because they both strong AF. Dude, I remember learning this one theory a long time ago that Red is actually a Zoroa, because he never speaks. The only evidence they have of that is because in Gen 1 there are a bunch of unused cries, and one of them kind of sounds like a beta version of Zoroa, but like vaguely sounds like it. The whole theory is pretty dumb. December 26th. Huh. Yeah, pretty much, like, the day after, I'm gonna go shopping. Online. Might be an Australian thing, but it's the day after Christmas. Everything is cheap because stores are trying to get rid of their products. I mean, some stores do that. I remember once at a Walmart, which might just be an American-only store, but it was like March. They had snow scrapers on clearance for $2, and I still have it to this day for my car. It's really long, and it has a scraper and a brusher for all that snow. Alright, let's see if I get a better haircut this time. +3. I forgot what the holiday itself is, but I know it's the day after Christmas. Huh. I don't think that's a holiday. Might just be a day. Speed conveniently played Pokemon 800,000 times. I do not think it was that much. That's a bit insane. I mean, if you talk about the number of separate times I booted up a save file, maybe it could be like 50k. I don't know. That's something I never thought I needed to keep track of. Fun fact, when you're getting the Abra from that Game Corner person, after, like, would you like to give it a nickname, you press no, and it said, would you like to get anything else? If you actually click A, like you want to get something, it's actually a quicker text box, but on 3 or 4 times speed, that clearly doesn't mean anything. Plus, it'd be kind of hard to pull off. But in speedruns, that's what you have to do. Look, I don't keep track of that crap either. I know. No, who would? Are you... dude? Alright, I'm gonna use an ether on Headbutt. And then I'm gonna defeat Juggler Irwin. And then I'm gonna save before even attempting, Walt. Boxing Day is a public holiday? Huh. It's more an international holiday than something the US acknowledge. Yeah, the US probably doesn't acknowledge it, because I don't know what you're talking about. Yep, and then I'll need to go inside the, National Park, get the Clip Claw, and hold on to that for pretty much the entire game. I think there's only one fight where I use leftovers, and that's blue. Blue's the only one I use leftovers on. Actually, no. I tried using leftovers. Leftovers wouldn't work. Because you just cannot survive an Arcan... You have to be at near full health for an Arcanine's Flamethrower. Actually, no. I think in that case, I'd have to use leftovers. Yeah, because he sends out his Arcanine last. Thank you for not burning me this time. I appreciate it. Give me this. Thank you. I hate the amount of turning you have to do in this grass. Alright, dig over Screech. Oh no, an Abra. Hey, that ain't cool. Dude. Oh my god. Oh, well, I am at -6 accuracy now. Cool. I mean, the only thing the Kadabra can do is use Confusion. Dude. Okay. Are you kidding? Alright, one Rock Throw will definitely kill it. I just gotta hit it. Come on, man. Finally. That was so stupid. Alright, I'm gonna have to skip this guy. Because I just don't have the PP for him. I'll fight him on the way back. Oh, right, I gotta do a deposit my egg. Okay, since I have a Poliwag, I do not need Dratini. I still need the Krabby for strength, though. That Abra's being indecent. It's flashing everybody. I know. Alright, this fight will be easy. Let's see if the Clefairy uses Metronome today. Nope, doesn't do it. Doesn't get a chance today. Shame. I'm just gonna show off to this Miltank. I'm gonna refuse to use Dig to break its combo. I'm just gonna refuse. $31.47. My PB split was $38.52, so I'm 7 minutes ahead of PB. What I mean is, not the run I got yesterday. I'm talking the old one that's on the leaderboard. Alright, I'll fight the guy now. It's kind of interesting just how tanky that Tangela is. Alright, I avoided the guy. Dang it. A Hoothoot. Wait, did I forget the Kenya? Oh, I did. Hey, buddy, you want to come with me, don't you? Sure you do. Alright, I think a Bind should do enough damage. Alright. I'm not gonna use the lure ball, that's for the Krabby. Well, there's my Kenya. Well, on the bright side, I wasted no time from that, because going all the way to Cianwood without fly would suck. So I guess it's kind of lucky I encountered that Hoothoot. Alright, so we're gonna go this side, do all the training that way. And then, we'll get Hidden Power flying, teach it over Bind, and then go fight Morty. Oh no, double kick. Whatever shall I do? It's just so nice taking, like, no damage from physical moves. Alright, if I remember correctly, one of the trainers on the way to the Lake of Rage, he had a Slowbro. I think he gave me a reset last time, so hopefully I don't get it this time. He used Water Gun. Try attack. Good thing that didn't burn. Alright, if I remember, it was one of the guys closer to the entrance. Minimize. Of course you would. Rock throw. That doesn't do much. Really? Alright, better save. It was one of these two guys that had one Slowbro. I lost because I had a it gave me a critical hit Water Gun. Alright, it wasn't this guy. This guy's gonna be easy. No. Alright, this guy I will save for. Alright, my best move is going to be Dig, because it does the most effective damage. But I'll still use a Headbutt for a flinch chance. Alright, this guy has 2 Gyarados and a Magikarp. Or 2 Gyarados, 2 Magikarps. The Gyarados themselves are very good XP, but in this game they only start with Thrash, so they have no water moves. The shiny Gyarados on this Lake 2 doesn't even have a water move either. Also, fun fact, there's a full restore right there. Alright, I can't just spam A on these trees, because I have Headbutt on my moveset. Shut up. Yeah, that's what happens when you use the bike. This guy calls you. I'm gonna get that just to sell. Because I want as many vitamins as possible later in the run. Alright, Hidden Power. Teach this over Bind. I don't think I used Repel. Also, I tried, before the stream, to put in that code I have for Red and Blue and Fire and Leaf Green to, show the, current HP on my overlay instead of my max HP, but I couldn't get it to work for some reason, so I'm gonna have game dev help me with it later. I probably just put it in the HTML file incorrectly. Maybe I formatted it wrong, but he can help me fix it. Because it's really nice going into a fight, like, did I remember to heal? And if I see my HP is red, I'll be like, yep, I forgot to heal. Alright, and fun fact, since I have dig on my moveset, I don't have to talk to Eugene. I can just dig. Alright, I'm gonna heal up here. Alright, I will outspeed these, Ghastly. 33, yep. It'll be nice getting to level 30 for, Morty. Although, unfortunately, like, the Gengar could outspeed, so if I wanted to, I could get the Mint Berry over by the Moo Moo Milk Farm. But, to be honest, I would really rather have that for Chuck. And besides, there's always the chance of a Quick Claw, too. And besides, even if I'm put to sleep, his moves can't do that much damage to me. I don't even know if his Gengar has Nightmare or not. I don't know if it does. Alright, we'll Hidden Power one-shot, because I want to save some dig. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, if I didn't get that training, these things would be outspeeding me and landing curses. Alright, Morty. See what you got. Speed is selling us Moo Moo Milk. Hey, I'm telling you, it heals 100 HP, and it's cheaper than a super potion. Why wouldn't you invest? Dude, level 30, I was 1 speed higher than the Ghastly. That was a Quick Claw. Mean look, oh no. I mean, in all my Gen 4 and Gen 5 runs, with the exception of Diamond and Pearl and Heartful Silver, I buy Moo Moo Milks as healing items. The reason I don't buy them in Diamond and Pearl is because you can only buy them one at a time, while in Platinum you can buy them by the dozen. That's the game that started doing that. Heartful Silver, it's because they start selling them kind of late. In order to buy them, you have to give the mill tank a bunch of berries or whatnot, so it's kind of a pain to buy them. So I just stick to potions. Don't knock it, it's utterly perfect. You stink. Headbutt. There you go. It's really nice not having to worry about static in this game. It's really nice. Yeah, so I think during the mid-game, I'm going to focus a bunch on picking up high money items. It's just a shame you get the amulet coin very late in the run. Like, you get it after you're done with the radio hideout, with the radio tower stuff in the basement. And it's at that point I like to buy vitamins anyway, so it's kind of too late for it. Okay. In my last run, it took me 4 tries to encounter one of those things. Throw. Lure ball. There we go. Okay. You know, another thing that could be an interesting strat is if I taught Strength to Steelix, and then when I get to Blackthorn, I could just go to the move deleter. But then again, I'm gonna get Return at, like, as soon as I do the radio tower stuff. I don't need Return for the, I don't need it for Jasmine. I really don't need it for Price. Because... Plus, it just costs time going to the move deleter. Plus, if I taught Strength, it means during the radio tower stuff, I would not be able to teach Return. So yeah, it's not a good idea to do that. Alright, will I encounter the spinner? Nope. Okay. Alright, now I've got to teach... Oh, crap, I forgot Surf. I completely forgot to do the Kimono Girls entirely. Oops. Did I heal in that center? Please say I didn't. Okay, that was lucky. So I will just have to fly back. Roll out for red? No. That's not gonna help, because when I set up my curses, I will be able to one-shot all of his Pokemon, but the problem is, even without curses, I can't outspeed his Charizard. His Charizard will KO me, whether the sun's up or not. In order for him to not KO me with Flamethrower with the sun not up, I would have to be like at least 10 levels higher. And that's a lot of training. That's like an extra half hour's worth of training. Like, it's not worth it. Yeah. It's a good thing I chose not to heal in Olivine. I will have to bike back, though, but at least I don't have to back and forth twice. Bike back and forth twice. Really? It's just so broken how you get the HM for Surf that early on. It just feels so broken. Surf... Like, in the first generation, Surf was obtained pretty late in the game. You have to have 5 badges. But, like, in this one here, you could get Surf in the 4th badge. Alright, that was minimal time loss. Darn it. You know what? It's fine. I'm gonna have to pass by this person twice anyway. I just hope this person doesn't have any water-type moves. So far, no. I think she has a Staryu, though. Seeking. Okay, none of them know water moves. It's interesting how many water types in this game don't have water moves in early levels. Heal up. Although, I would have to use the rollout strat for Lance. Last time I got really lucky with Quick Claw clutches, but I will have to use it for, what's-his-face? Lance. Alright, so I'm gonna have to remind myself. As soon as I get Fly after this gym, I need to go get rollout, because I keep forgetting. Last time I was just lucky, so I wasn't punished for it, but I could severely get punished for it. Because the plan is to build up rollouts on the Gyarados, and then I can sweep the rest of Lance's team, because his level 50 Dragonite is not a one-hit with any of my moves. Well, thanks, Hitmonchan, I appreciate that. Well, if you think about it, you can get Surf for your 4th badge in Gen 1 depending on the routing. That is true, yes, but it felt really out of the way. Like, you would have to go all the way south, past the Snorlax, into the Safari Zone and find it. You have to kind of go out of your way for it, because you're not expecting Surf to be there. But in this game, like, Surf is just... you just have to go in someone's house. In one of the main cities. You don't have to go through an entire Safari Zone to find it. And you had no indication that there was a prize there. Just like some NPCs would say, like, hey, I heard there's a prize if you make it to the end. And you had only 500 steps, so kids would have to, like, experiment and try and find the best path. Alright, I do not have the Mint Berry, but let's just see how this fight goes. Last time Chuck gave me 5 resets, because he was pretty unlucky. I mean, it's not the Primate that's the problem, it's the Poliwrath. Oh, darn it, dude. The thing outspeeds me by 1 point. Alright, you know what? How far away am I from level up? Way too far. Fuchsia Safari Zone is an important location, but it could take multiple trips. I mean, there's no indication, like, when you get there for the first time, like, you've never played the game before, there's no indication the Safari Zone's an important place. The game doesn't force you to go in there. Like, an NPC just says, hey, you can't go past this area. Have you been in Safari Zone? Like, no one's stopping you from just not going in there. Until you realize, huh, how do I get across the water? You have to look for it. But basically what I'm saying, there's no indication that the place is mandatory, it just feels optional. I mean, we know now it's required, but I'm just saying back then. Hello, Hoot Hoot. You are our voluntary, Krabby. Okay, I'm gonna put you over there. Roll out. Move. I'm still trying to use up all my repels. There we go, I'll need that for later. Now for Lake of Rage. I don't have to worry here, this Gyarados doesn't have a water move. The worst move it has is, Dragon Rage. I mean, technically, Gyarados is a really good HM user. It gets Surf, Strength, Whirlpool, and Waterfall. But the problem is, Gyarados is kinda hard to catch. Like, speedruns actually use RNG manipulation with their trainer IDs to, get a Master Ball from the lottery, and they use the Master Ball to catch the Gyarados. For the Raikou that some routes end up using in Crystal, they just use RNG manipulation to catch it in a Pokeball. Dig. Darn, if I came to Chuck at 37, or at 36, I would have just speed-tied his Poliwrath, but the Poliwrath is pretty inconsistent. 1 reset's fine by me. You wanna know a comparison, guys? My PB the 2:42 time that was in the very first live stream of this, my Morty split was 57-56. That's because I skipped so much training. Because now I know what training is necessary. That's a guard spec. That's a hyper potion. Nugget. This guy heals me for free. Hidden power. I should probably put hidden power in slot 4. There we go. I'm gonna fight this guy too. Steve thinks that this guy isn't really good to fight because he has only one Pokemon, but it's a fully evolved Golbat. Like, it's decent XP, but then he argues it's also the number of Pokemon too. Let's hope Helix will be nice to Steelix. I see what you did there. Yeah, hopefully Helix is nice to Steelix. Alright, so something I'll need to remember when I'm doing my vitamin buy. There is one protein in the ice path. So, if I have this protein here in my bag, the one I'm about to pick up right now, in the last run, I was able to use 5 proteins. And I was like, okay, I can use 5. I have one in my bag, so I'll buy 4. But I just need to remember that the one in Ice Cave exists. Don't fight, don't fight. Darn it. This guy is not fun to fight. Like, the XP yields on this guy are not good. Yeah, just 2 Rattatas and a Zubat. Alright, time for this guy. That was convenient timing for that music. Don't forget the full heal. Yeah, I also just like how Lance's Dragonite just straight up attacks people. It's funny. Dig. Aerial Ace. Or Hidden Power. Yeah, Aerial Ace is totally a move in Gen 2. Don't you guys know that? Alright, time to go defeat these, Electrode. Do you think we can get a self-destruct on all 3 of them? 1. Just let them blow themselves up. Man, I would not have liked it if this Electrode here was like a shiny, and I was playing it casually and it blows itself up. I missed what you said about Gen 2. What was I talking about with Gen 2? I don't really know. How long ago was this, John? Five minutes ago? Was it about, speedruns or something? Like, I really don't know what you're talking about. You said, did you know? Did you know in Gen 2? Yeah, I just don't remember, John, sorry. I said a lot of stuff. Speed fell. Oh no. Oh darn, without that speed drop, I actually would outspeed the Dugong. But still, these things don't have water moves. Probably about the Gyarados speedrun trick. Oh yeah. What I said was, in Generation 2, if I wanted to, I could catch the Gyarados for Surf, Strength, Whirlpool, and Waterfall. It would make the Krabby and the Dratini obsolete. It's just the main problem is, the Gyarados is hard to catch. In Gen 2 speedruns, they use RNG manipulation at the start of the game for like their trainer ID and stuff to get a Master Ball from the lottery, and then they'll use it on the Gyarados. Yeah, that's probably what I was talking about. Yeah, but even if you didn't, if I had like 10 Pokeballs or something, like, the Gyarados, I think Gyarados in general have pretty low catch rate. Plus, you would have to weaken it and try and catch it. While the Dratini is free, and the Krabby is pretty darn easy to catch. Yeah, Master Ball would make it better. Alright. I think the last time I chose... Or no. I think last time, in my last run, not the PB, but the last stream I did, I almost died to Jasmine just because I forgot to heal. But this time, I remembered. Do I outspeed her Steelix? I should. Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, she only has one Hyper Potion. She just keeps spamming Dig. It'll work out. But would you have to redo all the mons again? No. I'm not RNG manipping a Master Ball. That's not happening. Oh, crap. Well, I'm gonna have to take out this Magnemite with Headbutt. Oh well, it can't even paralyze me anyway. I mean, if I wanted to, I could pack up like 15 Pokeballs and try and catch the Gyarados, but Gyarados is pretty hard to catch. I'd rather not do it. Yep, Steelix wins. Alright, so, now I'm gonna go get Return. I'm gonna do my Vitamin Buy later. I'm curious. I wonder if it's faster to try and get the rare candy while you're here, so you don't have to fly back to Goldenrod again. Plus, there's a nugget down here I could use for vitamin buying. I don't know if that was faster, actually. It does mean, like, when you're at the end of Claire, and, like, you're trying to go around the region to get the rare candies, you don't have to go to Goldenrod. Plus, the nugget actually gets used. I think that's a pretty interesting strat I might start doing. Shut up, Jigglypuff. I forgot to teach Return, didn't I? I did. Alright, I'll teach, Return right now. Over Rock, bro. If I wanted to, I could have done the Fly to Violet first to get that rare candy and PP up. The PP up I could have used on Return to make this part easier, but, I don't really think it matters. But I think saving that Fly to Goldenrod by getting the rare candy before the tower, I think that was a good play. Isn't Rock Throw useful for Lance? No. For Lance, I need to use Rollout. I didn't do it last time because I forgot the TM for it. I forgot it. The whole plan is to build up rollouts on the Gyarados. And, I mean, the Charizard's the only threatening thing on Lance's entire team. Well, the Gyarados is going to be a two-shot with, rollout, the turn 1, then the turn 2, it will die. Or it might be a range, I'm not sure. And then the Charizard out second. Usually the rain will be up from the Gyarados, so his Flamethrower won't kill me. Or I can get a Quick Claw. And then he sends out his strongest Dragonite first, because it has Outrage. His other two just has, one of them has Blizzard. The other one has, like, Thunder, so it's pretty useless. And the Aerodactyl cannot do anything to this thing. It still has to rely on luck, like, obviously Rollout can't miss, or, like, it would also depend on where I get Quick Claw clutches. Also, I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't get Defense Curl anyway. I remember in my last run, that P-word right there used Conversion, and it actually transformed into a Ghost type. And that time it transformed into a Steel type. Alright, Dig will be a one-shot on this guy's Pokemon right here. Yeah, the thing is, if I don't use Rollout, I have to rely on tons of Quick Claw clutches. It's just last time I got lucky with it, so all my luck for Red probably went to Lance. Oh, for some reason I thought I died. And I just realized I now have a ton of smoke screens. Oh god. Alright, so it's not even worth going for Dig anymore. I just need to go for everything else. On the bright side, I can't get poisoned. Yeah, Rock Slide's an egg move. That's really unfortunate. That's the same thing when I did Steelix in Emerald version. I've done... Oh no, that was Sapphire, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Sapphire version. I did Sapphire with Steelix. Same thing. The only rock move he gets by level up is Rock Throw. I think in that run, my hidden power type was Hidden Power Rock. It does get Defense Curl, but it's got an additional turn. Yeah, so I don't think it's worth it. And besides, I need more turns to build up rollout damage on the Gyarados. Alright, even though I have Ethers, like, I'm just gonna use the center here. Alright, Rival 4. I remember in the last stream, I had resets on Rival 3 and Rival 4. I remember Rival 3 gave me a burn. I almost jinxed it. Well, I Quick Claw clutched the Haunter. It's not like it would have meant anything, though. Burn has to be the worst stat for a physical attacker. That is true, yeah, but universally, the worst is Paralysis. Like, I would actually make an argument in Gen 1, I still think Paralysis is worse than Sleep. For solo runs, at least, because it gives you the impression that you can win, but then your speed is cut 75%, and like 25% of the time you can't even move. It never wears off. Sleep at least can wear off. And a lot of the good sleep moves are very inaccurate. Hey, that guy just pulled a Koga. I mean, Thunder Wave is 100% accurate. A lot of Pokemon get it. Stun Spore was like 75% accurate. There was no 60% accurate Paralysis move in that game. But there is Hypnosis and stuff like Sing. Like, sleep-inducing moves have a higher chance of missing than paralysis-inducing moves. Plus, there's a lot of moves in Gen 1 with a secondary effect to paralyze, like Thunderbolt or Body Slam. There's no move in Gen 1 with a secondary effect to make sleep. There isn't one that exists. My brother, in a Gen 1 match, used mostly Thunder Wave and Sand Attack. Hey, he knew. Biggest troll. Yeah. Alright, so when I get out of here, of the basement, I will then go do my vitamin buy. I think that's an Ultra Ball? Yeah. There's also a Max Ether down here, and then there's the TM for Sleep Talk. I'm gonna get that just to sell. I think Secret Power was the first move with a chance to sleep, and that depends on the terrain. I think it actually... Yeah, you're actually right. I think it was Secret Power that was the first. I don't know which terrain that is, though. I know in Gen 3, at least, when the game was introduced, a cave was Flinch, a building, or overworld, was Paralysis, and the grass... I think grass might have been Sleep. Like tall grass. Alright, so the Max Ether I picked up earlier, I'm gonna use it on Return. And then I'll use an Ether on Dig. Ether on Dig. Use this Protein. Max Ether Return. Alright, I'm not going to get that Amulet Coin. Nothing good down here is sellable. 4th floor is vitamins. Now to start selling. Okay. Full restore. 2 full heals. Any TMs. Dynamic Punch. Icy Wind, Iron Tail, Shadow Ball, Sleep Talk, Detect, Attract, Fury Cutter. Alright, so there's 1 vitamin in the Ice Path, so just 3 proteins. Alright, how many more can I buy? 6. Just 6. Okay, what do I want? I don't think there's any more guaranteed Carbos, are there? I don't think there are. At least I can't think of any in, like, Ice Path or anything, so I'll get 5 Carbos, and then my final vitamin will be a Calcium. I mean, who knows? There might be a decent chance by the time I get to Ice Path I can't even use that vitamin. Because maybe the attack DVs I get might just be enough to put me over the threshold. I think the only other one with secondary sleep is Dire Claw from Sneasler. Oh, I've never used Dire Claw. It says long grass for sleep, tall grass is poison. Okay, long sleep is only Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. There is no long grass in Fire Red Leaf Green, just regular grass. It's such a shame in most trainer battles, Secret Power is only good for paralysis, or in caves it can flinch. I wish there were trainer battles you did in tall grass or something with the chance to sleep, that'd be pretty cool. Alright, so I remember in the last stream, I blacked out on the executive on top of this building because his Houndoom burned me. Or his Houndour did, because I missed a rock throw, but... Well, I'm not going to be able to outspeed the Houndoom, so I'm going to need to heal and probably save for that guy. I used a repel because I know I'm going to have to go through grass later. Trying to combine some menuing here. Alright, Executive, are you going to be a pain? Are you serious? Alright, I got a crits. Okay. That was lucky. So I got lucky and unlucky at the same time. Because a critical hit does ignore burn. Move. Okay, I'm just gonna go around and get these vitamins while I'm here. Or rare candies, I meant. Or, yeah, just at least get this one. I can't get the Whirl Island... Well, I could get the Whirl Islands one. Let me go do that. I can't get the Mount Mortar one. I have to wait on that. The Mount Mortar one needs a waterfall. I need to teach the move. Is this a vitamin? Nugget. What's this? Ultra Ball. I will not need the Dratini because I have a Poliwag for Waterfall. Because I was able to find one early on. If you catch a Poliwag, you don't have to get the Dratini. You can only find them at nighttime, and it's only in Crystal. Interesting enough, they have streamlined it all for Secret Power for a chance to sleep in all grassy areas, including grassy terrain. Didn't they delete Secret Power in Gen 8 and Gen 9? Because I don't know if Secret Power is a move anymore. I do know there's an iron in here, but trust me, I do not need iron. Alright, get rest. Get in the ladder. Alright, I can still use the protein. Gen 7 was the last appearance. Yeah, that's what I thought. Gen 8 was the first gen that started getting rid of moves. Honestly, for the best. I mean, a lot of the moves they got rid of were just junk. I mean, Return wasn't junk, but I'm kind of glad they got rid of it. I need to use a PP up. Here they are. Does anyone remember what the speed stat was of the two Dragonairs? Or the Dragonairs on Claire's team? Actually, no, it's not going to matter. I have to train to level 48 for Claire. I wonder if the gym trainers will be enough. It's going to barely cut it close. Alright, 47. Alright, there's only 3 more trainers. I mean, hopefully it'll be enough. Dude, I'm only at 1 reset this whole run. What was the 1 reset even on? It was on Chuck. Yeah, because he used 2 surfs in a row, which was pretty unlucky. You outspeed most of Claire's except a Kingdra. Well, her 3 Dragonair have the same speed stat. But I think if I recall correctly, the reason I have to be level 50 is because at level 48, her what do you call them? Her Dragonair are not one-shots. That is not enough XP. I don't want to use the, rare candies yet. I'm gonna go south of the city. Go fight some trainers. Okay, here's someone. Yeah, I have to be level 50 to guarantee the one-shots. The alternative would have been to get the pink bow, which honestly might have been the better idea, but I still need the training for Lance anyway, so... Okay, I need to shower and go to sleep. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. The Dragonairs are 66. Oh, okay. Because I couldn't recall why I needed the extra 2 levels. It's not for speed, it's for damage. Alright, now I gotta use the 2 rare candies. Heal? I did heal. Yeah, that's also what using all the proteins was for, too. Ouch. Alright, so Kingdra, I do have to get a Quick Claw on because I cannot survive 2 surfs. It does too much damage. But still, at least Kingdra's second in. Like, it'll happen. Yep, no pink bow. Because, I mean, I do have to train to 53 before the league, but there's a lot of trainers before Victory Road. Like, that can easily happen. Darn it. I get 2 opportunities for a Quick Claw. Oh, well, at least these are quick resets. Are you serious? That was a really low roll. Uh-oh. Dude. Yeah, I think just because of the Kingdra, the Quick Claw is better for this fight than Pink Bow. Either a Quick Claw or a crit. Yeah, either or. Or a failed smokescreen, that works too. I just needed the Kingdra to cooperate. Are you kidding me? A 10% freeze? That is ridiculous. Man. I have not gotten a single Quick Claw on the Kingdra. The only thing I've gotten on it was the fact it used Smokescreen instead. And even then it missed. And I still cannot believe that these Dragonairs are not one-shots with return. Alright, got a Quick Claw. What? Okay, if the Quick Claw is on the first turn, it can still hit me twice. 53? Probably, but that would mean a lot more training for the league. Okay, this is fine. I'm at 2 smoke screens, but I still have full health. Like, Claire is just gonna be a bit inconsistent at times. Dude, come on, hit. I don't want another freeze. Thank you. Well, that took 6 resets. I mean, besides, like, I would have to be a higher level than 53 to be able to survive 2 surfs. I mean, 53 on a Steelix, that requires a lot of extra training. Like, if I had done that extra training and first tried Claire, I would still be at roughly that time right now. You gotta remember, like, if I spent the time training to make a fight safer, by the time I finished that training, the riskier route might have just been faster. And besides, I would have won on the second attempt, but I got an unlucky freeze. Alright, bottom, bottom, middle. It's Steel over. Well, don't say it's over yet, we still have Lance. Alright, 125.27. I am 14 minutes. Wait, no, 12 minutes. 7 plus 5 is 12. I'm 12 minutes ahead of PB. And at this point, PB had like 3 resets or something like that. So in PB, that still shows you the safer route costs so much time. Alright. Now I need to go, I need to go get that waterfall candy. I mean, Dragon Breath wouldn't have even helped. My special attack is kinda bad. Where are my repels? Alright, that's all the candies. Wait, no, I don't need to go that way. Yeah, but the 2 times on the Kingdra might have one-shot. Well, the thing is, like... I mean, it's gonna be inconsistent, but the levels, the amount of levels that would make it necessary to make the Kingdra consistent, it would have cost me too much time. Like, you have to balance between time and risk. I need to be using Hidden Power here. And the reason I still have Headbutt, I'm going to replace Headbutt with Rollout. And I need to replace Dig with Earthquake when I get to it. Yeah, Earthquake's in Victory Road. Alright, so before I even enter the league, I need to be level 53. And that's what these trainers are for. That's why I don't mind using the 2 rare candies, because these trainers are quicker to train on, with more XP and everything, than the trainers on the earlier routes. I need to save here. I know one of these people have 2 Starmies. I don't remember what the other guys have. Yeah, Earthquake would have been super helpful for the Kingdra. Alright, Ether... Alright, it wasn't this guy who... I think it was a girl. Okay, this... Oh, wait, no, it was this guy. Never mind. Hey, I'm actually a high enough level where I outspeed that thing. Oh, wait a minute, no. That person had a Starmie, but that wasn't the person with 2 Starmies. That's the next person. So yeah, I was right. Alright, I'm gonna save. Alright, so after this trainer, I don't need to fight anyone else because the rival in Victory Road will get me to the next level. Dude, I speed tie his Starmies. Really? Hey, I have a higher chance going first. I get the 50% plus the 20% chance from Quick Claw. So what does that make it? 70% to go first? I think that's how the math works. Yes, Earthquake is 150 power with stab. We don't get the 12.5% boost to ground-type moves until we defeat Blue. Alright, so I'm going to need to try and skip these trainers here. This trainer's a pain in the butt. That guy is positioned in just the right place. Is Hidden Power Steel ever worth it? I don't know what the DV spreads are, but honestly, I would have to say no. Steel, as an offensive typing, isn't that good. A lot of different types resist Steel. Water type actually resists Steel. Fire type resists Steel. And it's like, it doesn't deal super effective damage to many types. Like, if you want super effective damage for rock types, just use Hidden Power Ground. Or if it's a rock ground type, Hidden Power Ice. Like, Ice and Ground just have better offensive coverage. Steel as a defensive type is really, really good. But as an offensive type, no. Kind of like Electric. Electric offensively is good, defensively is terrible. There it is. Alright, let me teach that right now. Earthquake in the place of dig. And then while I'm here in the menu, teach rollout over headbutt. Hidden Power Steel, the best Hidden Power Steel would be a 70 power, so stab that'd be 105, but honestly, no. And besides, I need Hidden Power Flying for the super effective damage for fighting types, because without Hidden Power Flying, Bruno is extremely difficult. His fighting types will not one-shot with return. It has to be Hidden Power Flying. The only thing on Bruno's team that's hard is the Machamp, because it will survive a hit unless it's a crit. And, uh-oh. Future Sight. Did I save? Yes, I did. Let me make a save state just in case. Yeah. So yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to chat. I really should have used Earthquake on that Typhlosion. That was my fault. Yeah, thanks for telling me I forgot to use Earthquake. Appreciate it. Are you kidding me? A critical hit? Well, it's a good thing the Cadaver didn't use Future Sight. Alright, at least I outspeed his final 2 Pokemon, so that's good. 54, so I'm a level higher than I need to be. Alright, let me just make sure all my rare candies are accounted for. I should have 4. 5, okay. Last time I had 4 because I used one on Kenya by mistake. Alright. Rollout is going to be really useful for Will. Do I outspeed a Xatu? Nope. Uh-oh. Okay. Please don't hit myself. I'm starting a streak. Alright, confused no more. Alright, so when I finish this rollout, I'll go back to using Return. I was kind of hoping he would have sent out his second Xatu, but that's fine. The Slowbro was actually one of the scary ones. Because it has Curse to set up its defense stat, and it would take forever to knock out. Don't freeze me, Jinx, like last time. Thank you. Why does Will's room look like it has ice in it? Is that supposed to be like an Easter egg that, like, that used to be Lorelai's room or something? I don't get it. Alright, rollout is good for this guy. Thankfully, it did not miss. Oh well, that's the end of that. Hidden power. Alright, this... Oh, quick claw clutch. Nice. I was gonna say, that Crobat does have double team. I'm surprised that even hit. Okay, Bruno. Let's see what you got today. Alright, so his Hitmontop will be in one hit with Hidden Power Flying. His Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee will be. Onix's the last is one hit with Earthquake. The only thing that's scary is the Machamp. For the Machamp, I can survive a Cross Chop as long as it's not a crit. I can see it. I also heard of also pools of Spring evolved with Psychic powers. Huh, that makes sense. Also, I think that Hitmonlee naturally outsped me. Alright, first try Bruno. Nice. This guy doesn't exist in red, blue, and yellow. There's just a hiker there whose name is also Bruno. I don't think they're related. Alright, am I going to outspeed the Umbreon? I think Umbreon has 60 speed. It's really slow. Yeah, I outspeed it. Earthquake, please one-shot. Darn. Sand Attack. Okay. In the remakes, that Umbreon's actually kind of easier to deal with, because instead of Sand Attack, it has Double Team. Which, I mean, yes, it's Double Team, but at least it's not Sand Attack. In solo runs, it's honestly worse dealing with Sand Attack users than Double Team users. Because when the Umbreon dies, the Double Teams go away with it. The Sand Attack never goes away. Flamethrower. Okay. Yeah, I have to be at near full health to survive the Houndoom's Flamethrower. Don't Destiny Bond me. Thank you. That's not helpful either. Dude, you just used up all my Earthquakes. Dude. This thing's using Spite. You piece of crap. Yeah, it was a very bad mistake for me not teaching Earthquake at that point. I just forgot to last time, but this time I remembered. Yeah, it's a good thing, even though he was using Spite, the whole rollout chain only uses one power point. So it would have been fine, unless it missed or something. But even then, I can get Struggle, which can hit ghosts. Okay, Lance. Miss, of course. Twice in a row. I think I should just start over, right? Yeah, that was unlucky. Payback and Confuse Ray from Umbreon can still be an issue. I mean, yes, the Umbreon's an issue in both games. I mean, the Umbreon has Confuse Ray in this game, too. At least I think it does. Dude, why did you go for Surf? I wanted you to go for Rain Dance. Alright, Quick Claw Clutch. That's fine. 2 of them in a row. Oh my god. That was the one with Fire Blast. That was not a... Oh, that was a Quick Claw Clutch. That thing outspeeds me by 1. Okay, now I outspeed. Blizzard miss. Dude, that was a lot. That was 3 Quick Claw Clutches in a row. But you know what that means, though. All my luck is drained up. Red's gonna take 30 tries. Well, took, like, what, 2 tries? My Lance split in my PB was 157, so I'm 18 minutes ahead of PB. Yeah, we'll take them, yeah, but hopefully that doesn't drain up all my good luck for Red. I mean, that is true. You also have to remember, my Claire split was very unlucky, because I had 6 resets on Claire. So she was very unlucky. So my bad luck was just somewhere else. So I guess in the end, it kind of balances out. Yes, board the ship on a bike. Alright, what other notes do I have? Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something, guys. The reason those Dragonite outsped me, that wasn't luck. That was a player error. I was supposed to use all my rare candies for Lance. It was to guarantee the outspeeds on all but one of the Dragonite, which is his ace. So, that was actually my fault. I should have used the rare candies, but I forgot. So honestly, I just made a big mistake not using the rare candies, but the game just didn't punish me for it. Yeah, at least I have it for blue. Yeah, I even have it written down, all candies on Lance. So yeah, that was really, really, really lucky. Will I encounter the spinner? Nope. Yep, so I guess I'll just save my rare candies for blue. Although that means I am a bit lower level going into some of the Kanto leaders. Hopefully it's not a big deal. I don't think it should be. Yeah, this part right here, when I do this thing blind, I, like, keep doing this. That one little gap there is really hard, because there's no, like, wall to, like, hug against, so you can, like, get out normally. It's, whenever I go through that cave blindly, it's always that one part I'm always stuck at. Because there's no boulder to try and hug onto, you just have to find it. But at least I had a flash. Blaine will not be an issue. Because Blaine's Pokemon are pretty slow. And even then, they're lower leveled. Misty... no. I actually found out, in my last run, I outsped everything but the Stormy. the one gym leader that could be hard... Honestly, I probably would have to say it's, probably Misty, because I don't outspeed the Starmie. Blaine's Pokemon I will outspeed. If someone wants to look at yesterday's stream and see what his fastest thing is, that'd be cool. But I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have any problems with him. And even if they do, it's not like I'm 4 times weak to Fire Blast. Rapidash 118. Okay. So I guess maybe for extra safety, I could just use all my rare candies after Brock. Yeah, I can just do that. Someone will have to remind me when I defeat Brock, use all my rare candies. I can just do that for some extra safety, because I do not want to save it for him. But honestly, what level was I at Lance? Like 57? I think it was 57. After I used my candies, I was supposed to be in my route, level 61, but due to the extra level I got in Victory Road training, I would have been 62. That level was needed just for the outspeeds, but the Quick Claw pretty much made up for that mistake. I wonder how long it would have taken for me to notice. Like, hey, wait a minute. Well, it probably would have taken me like 5 resets, and I would have been so mad. Really? Alright, Sabrina's next. I will save because she can be risky, because her Espeon can land a Sand Attack, but the AI has a built-in... Actually, no. It's a built-in... The Gen 2 debuff is for status moves. It's not... Wait. No, I think it applies to Sand Attack, too. Yeah, I think so. Maybe it applies to both status moves and sleep... and, like status condition moves. Dude, get out of the way. Well, I know in Gen 1, like, Sand Attack has a built-in debuff. In Gen 2, it's stuff like Hypnosis. So, maybe it still applies to stuff like Sand Attack and Growl. I'd have to ask Scott about that. If Ghosts were programmed correctly in Gen 1 to be immune... to not be immune to Psychic, how OP would Gengar be? I mean, then again, the only Ghost move in Gen 1 was Lick. Even if it was super effective, Gengar's special moves would just do better. So honestly, it wouldn't really make much of a difference. It would make some other Pokemon better, like, let's see, what's something that learns a Ghost-type move like Lick? Lickitung couldn't learn Lick till Yellow version. Honestly, I can't really think of much. No, Psychic was not meant to hit Ghost. Oh, if Ghost was immune to Psychic. Oh, okay. Honestly, that would have just made Gengar pretty much unstoppable. Because Alakazams are pretty much the Gengar's only weakness. Well, when I did it in Yellow version, the Ground-type users were pretty much of a threat. But in Red and Blue, those really don't exist. Like, Giovanni's Rhydon would just spam Fisher due to good AI. It's really not good. Because it'll just never hit. No matter what generation it was in, because I would probably be a higher level than the Rhydon, and I outspeed it. Sand Attack would have that debuff because the Espeon tried and failed. Yeah, I thought in Gen 2 they got rid of it and replaced it with the Hypnosis debuff. That's what I was thinking. So I'm guessing they kept the original debuff in and just added another one. But to be honest, I'm actually glad starting in Gen 3 and above, they quit giving enemy AI debuffs. Like, that's one piece of evidence that the original gens weren't easier, or harder, because the AI had debuffs to certain moves to make it more fair. Alright, I'm not going to bother using rare candies for Misty. I meant save. I'm not even going to save. Actually, I'm too much of a wuss. Yeah, because I outspeed everything but the Starmie. And I just can't remember if Earthquake will one-shot these things. Almost. Perish Song. Okay, so I've got 2 turns to knock out the Starmie. Yep, there we go. I think a crit surf from the Starmie might have killed me. Alright, gotta go to Radio Tower to get my card. I think when people say the newer games are easier and they're playing with a full team, the XP share and friendship stuff, well, people also have to remember knowledge. Like, people are more... The people who played, like, Gen 1 when they were younger, they're more knowledgeable about the games now. So, solo runs are, like, one of the few challenges that get harder with the new games. It gets harder. Like, solo runs in Gen 1 and 2 are the easiest, by far. Gen 3, it gets harder. Gen 4 is pretty difficult. Gen 5... Honestly, I think it's just as difficult as Gen 4. Gen 6... from what I've seen... Like, X and Y specifically... I've actually, when I was replaying X recently, I just used one Pokemon. Even if you fight every single trainer before the second gym leader, Grant... you're only 2 levels higher than him. Because the trainers in the game were given, like, 90% of the trainers in Gen 6 have, like, 3 Pokemon or less. So even if you fight everybody with something in the medium-slow group, you're only going to be a couple levels higher than the gym leaders, because the gym leaders' levels scale really fast. So there is a chance, like, their Pokemon could actually be a threat. That is something I kind of hope to show off one of these days. Except Gen 8. You think Gen 8's the exception to solo runs not being hard? How come Gen 8's the exception, but not Gen 9? I'm curious. I'm guessing, but for solo runs, easiest to hardest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 6, 5, 7, then 9. Why do you put Gen 8 as easier? Wait, why do you have Dynamaxing? Well, then again, here's the thing. Make a self-imposed rule that bans Dynamaxing. In fact, I remember saying a long time ago, if I ever did Gen 6, I would actually ban Mega Evolutions. I would actually solo run Mega Evolutions as their own separate Pokemon. In the Universal Randomizer, you can actually start off with a Mega form that never goes away. Although, to compensate for that Mega always being there, I would have to ban giving it held items, because normally to Mega Evolve, you have to give it the stone. No, it would make some Pokemon impossible without Dynamax. That's a good point, yeah, especially if the gym leaders do it, and they get that additional health boost. But then again, though, like, how does it make it easier? Because the gym leader is also using the, Dynamaxing. If you want to retire the win, you need Dynamax. I mean, yeah, but how does that make... My question is, why did you rank Platinum why'd you rank... I'm guessing with the gens, we're not counting remix, so Gen 4 is going to be Sinnoh. Why do you rank Sinnoh as easier than Galar? That's my question. Like, why'd you put it in that order? Use the candies. Use the candies. Use the candies. I'm gonna wait till Cinnabar because my last rare candy that's not the Mount Silver one, I'm gonna be getting that. You're right, Gen 6 would be easier than Gen 8. That's, It's been a little bit since I've played Sword and Shield. Honestly, I'm not sure X and Y is easy for solo runs as you may think. Like, I actually watched another guy on YouTube do a solo run with Greninja, but he had hardcore Nuzlocke rules, so he had level caps. He died to the Water-type Elite Four member 5 times. He died to the Electric Gym Leader multiple times. And, let's see. And the Grass-type Gym, I think, even had 1 reset. Alright, now I use my candies. I'm not including Megas when ranking. I do think for Megas, you have the original, but they're only allowed to hold their Mega Stone. I could hack it in holding the Mega Stone, just so that way it'll be holding it, and I won't, like, mess with it. Well, I'm 4 speeds slower than the Rapidash. The gym leaders, I mean, yes, they are weak compared to, like, other gym leaders, but you gotta remember also, that's with a full team. I mean, if you think about it, the Johto gym leaders are weaker than the Kalos gym leaders. But some of the Johto gym leaders are considered hard. You gotta remember that. Yes, you might be playing with a level cap, but you don't do it that way. No. I don't know, guys. Why don't we wait until it happens on the channel? No, don't go in there. Dude, I'm gonna probably beat Blue sub 2 hours. That'd be impressive. Alright, so my level for Red has to be 73. Which I'm guaranteed to get because there's 1 rare candy in Mount Silver. And then I'm pretty sure Blue will get me to 72. Makes me wonder if I should try going for 74 instead. So, like, gain just 1 extra level. I don't know if there are enough trainers for that, though. I could fight random wild Pokemon. Gen 7, though, would definitely be incredibly hard. They're hard for team runs. Okay, luckily it had no effect on the Hoodoo. At least you can't accidentally use elixirs on your HM users. Gen 7, Sun and Moon, not Ultra Heavy, argue easier than Gen 5 due to Z moves. That is true. Well, one of the main differences, you can only use 1 Z move per battle. So you have to use it wisely. And one disadvantage also, it takes up your held item slot. So that means, like, for the fight, if you want to use a Z move, you can't use something like Leftovers. Like, Hidden Jim, a fellow content creator, he did a versus run, Marowak, with Bone Club versus no Bone Club. Bone Club doubles its attack stat. The one without Bone Club actually won because it was able to utilize Leftovers and stuff, while the Bone Club one did not. So there are disadvantages to using, like, Z crystals. Like, if anyone were to do a solo run in Gen 7, which I do have no plans of doing. Just because of how many cutscenes there are. Uh-oh. 9 HP. Oh, that was lucky. Did you get cursed? No, I did not. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna go get that right now. That would have been real bad if I went all the way to Mount Silver without it, and I had to get out. That would have been embarrassing. Yeah, gens with a major mechanic. That's one of the main issues I have when even thinking of the possibilities of doing runs in those games. It's because of major mechanics. I would actually ban major mechanics. Like, if I banned Megas, sure, I would ban Z-moves. I mean, like John said, like, for Gen 8, you probably could not get away with banning Dynamax, just because the gym leaders are able to do it, and it gives their Pokemon so much extra health. I mean, like, Gen 9's Terrestrialization, it doesn't add HP or stats or anything. All it does is just change the typing to the typing that the gym leader's ace is. Like, for example, Lono, the electric gym leader, has a Mismagius as her ace, but terrestrializes it to be an electric type. Pokemon Challenges did it. Yeah. I don't know, I think Z-moves are needed for lower forms. I guess they could be allowed as a last resort method. I don't know. I'm not going to do Gen 7. Just because of the amount of cutscenes. Like, Gen 7's when it first started to become really bad. Alright, what level am I? Alright, I'm gonna fight just a few wild Pokemon. The wild Pokemon here are quite alright, actually. Although, during the daytime, there was a crap ton of Ponyta here. So that way when I use the rare candy, I can get to 74, just so I have a tiny bit extra HP. Like, I'm mainly doing this for HP. Or maybe extra special defense or something. But yeah, it would be interesting to run Megas as a separate form. Like, imagine, like, Mega Charizard X versus Mega Charizard Y. Which one is better? Plus, I don't have to deal with the animation for, like, Mega Evolutions and stuff. No, I don't need to heal. I haven't used that many returns. Besides, I have ethers. Gen 7's the most fun, the most frustrating due to the cutscenes. Yeah, but not for repetitive runs. That's what I'm trying to say. Ether on return. Now to teach some moves. Mud Slap in the place of Earthquake. Rest in the place of Rollout. And then Curse in the place of Hidden Power. Alright, now I can just use my last minute candy. I mean, without the cutscenes, it would be my entire replayability. Yeah. Hey, Area 91, you made it just in time for the red fight. Hopefully I don't get 30,000 resets. Alright, so this time, I'm over a damage rounding threshold, so Pikachu is a guaranteed one-shot without Charm. Oh. I meant to use Mud Slap first. In my yesterday's run, I had Mud Slap in slot 4. So yeah, that was my fault. That is, not good. Yeah, I deserved that. That was horrible. Can I reorder moves? No, I can't. Alright, I'm just gonna have to remember Mud Slap's in slot 2, not slot 4. This is a set of all time. Yeah. Charm. Okay, not a big deal. Also, I can't set up on the Pikachu just because if he hits a Charm, it'll cost so much time. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, now for some curses. Alright, I gotta sleep. Dude, are you serious? It hit a Psychic through 6 of those. It not only detected a Psychic would hit, which itself is a low chance, it also used it, and it actually hit. The chances of 6, because the thing is, with all these Mud Slaps, the Espeon prioritizes Swift because it detects that's the only move that can even hit me. So in order for it to even go for it, it has to detect a hit. But then again, what the AI calculates in its own head is not reality. Because otherwise that'd be kind of broken. Yeah, see how most of the time it's using Swift? Because it's detecting that's the only move that'll even hit. So it landing a Psychic through those is pretty low of a chance. I mean, it can use Psychic if it detects a hit, but even then, it has to go through the calculation again. So it's as if it has 12 Mud Slaps, if you think about it. Alright. This is full enough health. Alright, no Quick Claw on Venusaur. Good. It has to have the Sunny Day so I can survive the Blastoise. But now, I need the Quick Claw for Charizard. Darn it. Don't get it. That's pretty much where most of the luck comes in. After I successfully set up on Espeon, I have to, the first piece of luck, I have to hope for no Quick Claw on the Venusaur, which is an 80% chance for no Quick Claw. Dude, that's gonna suck. I have to, because I got hit with Curse, or Charm, I got hit with Charms 2 times, I actually have to use all 10 of my Curses. That's gonna cost a lot of time. I got a special defense drop. I meant to go for rest, but I double inputted. Seriously, that Espeon keeps hitting Psychics. Plus, getting hit with double Charm is really just bad. Like, just don't do it. I mean, Red's pretty much the most inconsistent fight anyway. Alright, let's slap. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go for rest if my HP ever gets below 100. Alright, I'm all set up. I need to use a rest. I gotta pay attention to where my moves are. Alright, I gotta use 8 curses. Alright, I'm gonna use a rest so I can enter that in as high health as possible. Alright, missed a Psychic, good. Alright, no Quick Claw, that's an 80% chance. Dang it, dude. Alright, there are backup strats. Like that, okay. I'm not sure I'll be able to survive a Surf, though, from the Blastoise. Okay, it used Rain Dance, I win. I got bad luck in that part, but I made it up with good luck in other parts. I knew with the 17 resets yesterday, I was gonna make up the luck. 207.32. 13 resets. Oh yeah, that just destroyed the PB. Even the one from yesterday's stream. So yeah, unfortunately, the Venusaur got hit with Quick Claw, so that means it didn't get the chance to set up the Sun, which meant the Blastoise had a chance to kill me. But luckily, I got the Quick Claw on Charizard, and then the Blastoise, it could have killed me with Surf. It had before, without a Sun-Up. It can kill me with Surf. It might have been a range, though, because it did not detect a kill, so it went for Rain Dance. Yeah, it was a 234 yesterday. That was with 17 resets. This is, I knew... Yeah, that I knew can actually be a really good time. So, honestly, the only bad parts... Lance really saved me because I forgot to use my rare candies, and because of that, I was able to get 1 extra level for red. But it's not like the extra level really made a difference anyway. Claire gave me 7 resets, which was very, very unlucky. But, and Chuck gave me a loss. Alright, let me bring up the leaderboard. This run, I'm actually happy with. I think oh yeah, yesterday, I got Burns from Rival 3, Rival 4, the Rocket on top. I had tons of blackouts and resets from Burns. A 207. Alright, just where I thought it would be. Because I knew there was no way it's going to beat Raikou, because when I redo Raikou, it will get a better time. This is pretty much as good as it's going to get. Alright, so let's see. It was 75. It just leveled up during the fight. 13, so that's more resets. 207, 32. 135, 39 on 4 times. So if Scott got this exact run, that would roughly be what he got. Alright, and what was the game time? 5:38. Yeah, see that? 4 less resets, and I was able to shave almost 2 hours worth of game time. I'm definitely going to show this to Gym Leader Matt and Steve. The luck finally, stopped being awful. I mean, with the amount of bad luck I had yesterday, today would surely have been good luck. Okay, everyone. Thank you all for stopping by this stream. It is so nice to finally be done with Steelix. Getting a time that it deserves. I mean, it's just sad that Red's always going to be inconsistent, but hey, it's either that or train to level 95, which I'm not doing. 95 is the only way to make Red consistent, because you can survive a non-Sun Flamethrower and a Surf. But yeah, let's see what the schedule holds for tomorrow. Schedule. Alright, tomorrow will be the premiere of the Pokemon Pearl Sinnoh Starter Versus Race video at 11 AM Eastern, so I hope you all enjoy it. Wednesday probably won't be a stream, because I have one final video for December, for the 31st. It's the White version 2 video that's going to come out. I need to, for now, until you do a later gen of Steelix. I have done Steelix and Sapphire. That needs redone. But even then, that was not nearly as bad. Hoenn has barely any fast fire types. All the fire types in the game are slow as turd. So yeah, I have to finish that, and then Game Dev or Jesco, either or. Then Game Dev and I, over the next couple of weeks, we gotta continue reviewing footage for the Yellow Randomizer race. I'm hoping to get it out for January 3rd, but there's no promises, because, there's a lot more runs submitted than I thought. It's nuts. Especially you, John. Yeah, you submitting your 8 runs. I'm kidding, though. Alright. And then Thursday will be the Blue Randomizer with Steve and Jesco, plus Dewgong redo. And then Friday will be the Platinum video. And then later that day, it'll be the Crystal Rando plus Entei. And then Fire Red will be Wo-Chen. So yeah, hope you all look forward to it. I will see you all later. And if you guys haven't had the chance, be sure to check out the Emerald video. Bye.